Hey, Brad Kazmarski back today talking about your main lifts. Everybody calls them something different, but in general, it's your big main lifts that you do first in your training, and it's how you organize and progress them. I do everything in a 3-step or 3-month process, but in general, even if you don't do that, this will still make sense and you can follow along with this. I like the 5-3-1 Jim Wendler has developed, but I've turned that into an 8-6-3. I know Mike Boyle does something like an 8-6-4 sometimes, but the idea of the 8-6-3 is allowing the athletes to be able to get a little more rep volume. Previously, I did the 5-3-1 in the high school setting at least, and maybe your general adult population as well. I wanted to get a little bit more reps, within the set. Yes, I know you can get more total sets, and you can always add that, and that's fine. But the traditional 8 to 10 rep range is something that I like to be able to build in the youth, and it really gives a chance to groove the pattern of the lifts and get comfortable no matter what age. So being able to do an 8, 6, and a 3 has allowed me to be able. I have an article on T Nation. You can look at that where I just subtract the percentage to be able to make it be equal to the 5-3-1, and this allows me to be able to do 8s, 6s, 3s. So 8-6-3. This allows us to be able to get a little bit more rep volume in each of those sets. So throughout the months, we build up and use the same start light progression. We use the same percentage progression, dial back 5%, and we use the same month-to-month build-up. So you can use the same general philosophy as Jim Wendler put in 5-3-1, but using my 8-6-3 twist on it with our athletes has been very successful in that we continually get the progress that Jim was shooting for, and we keep it from getting burnt out, but we get a little bit extra rep volume because we're not lifting the same amount of weights. We're hundreds of pounds less than 500, 600 pound bench pressers. So we're allowed to get our 8 to 10 rep range a little bit easier. Even our last exercise where we do a Bulgarian split squat, or if you want to call it a rear foot elevated split squat, we can get 3 to 6 rep ranges, 3 to 6 reps on our last exercise of the month, which is 3 versus 1. So give 8-6-3 a try as your main lift if you want. I think it's worked great in our athletic population, but in general it works great with everybody because those really fit rep ranges that you can work. And even 3 is the minimum if you look at his and understand his system. So on a 3 day you still may get 5, 6, 7, 8 reps. So don't feel like you have to only get 3. That just means baseline. So check out my article on T Nation if you want on 8-6-3. Just Google my name into the search engine there. But give 8-6-3 a try as your main lift, and it really makes sense in filling out and progressing the rest of your training template. And I think that it will allow you to be able to get a little more rep volume and still fit your training day layout, so you're not doing a lot more sets. You're getting those basic time constraints still filled as a coach and as an athlete, but you get to progress, move forward, and not feel limited by only getting 5 reps.